Mic on.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining in tonight for the stream, last one of the year. I am going on a holiday break for the rest of the year. I've delayed some videos being published for this reason. I just haven't gotten around to it. Just gonna enjoy my time and see how many more sprites we can catch for the night. This is gonna be a short one. I'm just gonna keep it to about an hour, so hopefully a couple of you guys can join us. There's supposedly a couple of new updates in this build. I know I tried to stream it last time. It didn't go so well. Kept getting disconnected. Turns out to be some sort of a server issue on Unity's end here. So, um, so far so good. So we'll see. We'll see if we run into any other issues tonight. But hopefully we'll just be able to catch some sprites and stuff. Huh. Here's a deer. Okay, seriously though, I know no one's watching it live right now, but if you're watching this later on, let me know in the comments. Just let me know. Is this a deer, an elk, or a caribou? Like what is this thing? All right, cuz I think it's just a deer, right? My brother tells me this is an elk. I don't really know the difference. Google doesn't very clarify it very well, and I don't know. What is this thing? It's cool. It's cool to have wildlife. I think it's one of the new updates in this newest build here. So, but sprites come first. They did update and fix a few things. As you can see, the aiming mechanics, if you've been watching my videos, has been improved. So now your avatar zooms out of the way so you can actually see where you're aiming and throwing. Very convenient and very nice. Yeah, for those who are watching this later on or in the future and no longer live, yeah, just Just leave a comment. Just tell me what you think that animal is, because I honestly have no idea. I, there's a couple. I've been in, 3.5.8 for a while now. Haven't been streaming because I've been doing other things, but so sorry if I don't sound shocked to some of these things that might potentially be new to you, as at this point they are old to me because I've been in for quite some time now. Oops. I guess one of the other new things that might is the ring throwing. As you can see, there's little sparks behind him now. It's a nice bluish greenish streak that it leaves. Leaves a little spark almost. Sparky trail. There's some updates to terrain apparently that happened in this. Makes things a little bit better, but as I can still see, there's still a ton of those unnecessary rocks that prohibit you from driving through them. Also, I'm going to be on the dragon tonight just because for sheer numbers and ease of traveling, I will be using the dragon. Let me just hop off real quick here. The inventory has dwindled down. Your available vehicles now is the dragon that's out here. This car, little airplane, and this convertible. That's all you have for starter vehicles available now if you're in 3.5.8. And as you know, once the game fully launches, we do a hard reset and everyone goes back to absolutely nothing. What you get is what you acquire in game. So I'd suggest start acquiring it now before alpha is done and there's full launch happens. Because once full launch happens, that's when pretty much everybody is trying to acquire these vehicles, NFTs, and all these good things. So, not financial advice, but now would be the better time to start trying to get some of those things rather than later. It's always better to be in early, right? But also not financial advice by any means. I fully understand around the holidays right now, with the way the market is right now, it's rather difficult. Do what you can if you can. Oh, wrong button. They added this new feature where I can hit R for the radar now. That pulls up the radar automatically. My radar disappeared. But that's alright. I don't need it. We're just gonna roam around. I swear I'm usually better at this than this. Unless they're starting to slowly slow down the spawn rate here. Drop the spawn rate of these sprites now. Can only imagine that they won't be just around every corner once it fully launches, because you gotta remember each one of these sprites are gonna be NFTs, so not gonna have them just spawn unlimitedly all around. So understandable, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to find. Oh, I saw a low flash. There it is. Oh yeah, I apologize in advance if my flying makes you dizzy because I turn around quite a bit. Just to make sure nothing spawned behind me. That happens quite often, so do a little bit of those weird loop-de-loops like this. Ah, they got the barrel rolls currently not working, but I gotta look from different angles a lot of times. Not gonna spawn in front of you or right below you. And if they do spawn right below you, most of the time you're gonna fly over it and miss it. So constantly looking back. That's why. You don't have to take my advice for it, but at this point I've spent a few hundred hours in alpha at this point now, so just a vast change in terrain. You can see it loading from afar there. Different regions. This is all within one region still. Um, all this different terrain still just in one region. I believe I spawned in east, so usually you cross from one region to the other region over some sort of a river, so it's definitely still in east region at this point. Just pull up the map real quick, see where I'm actually heading. Oh, in the wrong direction. We are still in east. I need to turn right. Turn right. I hope everybody's having a good holiday or gonna have some good holidays coming up. Hopefully, everyone's holidays goes well. If you're watching this later, if you're watching it right now, um, you know, it's a it's a shaky market right now, so holidays are always stressful as well. But you gotta remember what it's for, right? You gotta be thankful for all the people and everything that you have. So I'm very thankful for everything that I have and definitely everyone that I have in my life. So happy holidays to your family, your family, and whatever you like to celebrate or don't want to celebrate. That's fine too. It's always good to have nice food around the holidays, right? They should show Lone Wolf. Hello. Sorry about that. I'm still working out my streaming thing. Other people who stream more professionally than I do know how to show that chat in game. I'll have to get with some of the other guys and see if I can figure out how to get the chat to pop up on my stream because I know that there's an option to do that. I'm just you know amateur streamer at this point, right? Um, Good lord, I don't remember this world being that big. Was just trying to get to the different next region. Yeah, I'll have to get with some of the other streamers or the other guys who do it better than I do. Can't seem to figure out how to get the chat to pop up just yet, so that's why you see all those ads to the left of my screen right now, right? Just filling it up. But also at this point, I really don't have a lot of people watching, so I don't really get a lot of the chat comments yet, so that's alright. Everyone can watch it afterwards if they're curious about builds. TCG did throw up a throwback post on Twitter not too long ago. Um, from where they started to where they are at now, it's with what we have right now. I mean, you're looking at here. Let me just drop down real quick so you can see the world fully load. But you know, every game starts out with blocks, essentially. This is about under a year, a little under a year and a half of development, right? From the time that they started this to where they are at now. Look at this thing galloping. Funny mechanics for a dragon, but I guess how else do you? What is that thing? You got yourself a little. What is that thing? Little bunny. Almost looked like there was a dragon hunting a bunny just now. Yeah, but yeah, we've it's TCG's come a long ways from where they started, you know, with blocks. And what you have now, you got everything that you see around here is just still in development. So, there's been a lot of FUD lately because of the shaky market. FUD, for those who don't know, stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I've had my FUD with TCG. As a matter of fact, I think it's safe to say that you should almost always have a little bit of FUD with everything you do, right? Especially when it comes to investing your money and stuff. You should always have just a little bit of it. Why? Because it makes you cautious with what you're doing with your money. It makes you cautious of who you trust with your money. Again, not financial advice, but the FUD helps push some projects so that they can prove themselves that they are not just a scam or a fake group or any of that stuff, right? That's uh that's the good thing with FUD, because the fear causes people to kind of question things, and you should question. You should ask when this and when that, because that puts an objective onto the team and the developers' plates, so they know what to focus on, what people are concerned about, what people are working on, want to see. So FUD helps with that. And TCG themselves has already, of course, during this whole market, they've continued to develop and they've continued to do their best to answer or, prove the whens or show the whens and whys and whats, right? TCG has already come out and said that even in this bear market, they are still pushing through. As we can tell here, that this bear market, whoops, that's my bad. Still, I'm still new to PC gaming. I still hit the wrong buttons all the time. So if you see me accidentally just dismount, which I have done a lot, because the forward button is the W and the dismount button is E right next to it, and I constantly miss and dismount on accident. But anyway, sorry for the sidetrack. Um, TCG's done well in this bear market. In other words, they have not postponed. Sorry, I shouldn't say we because I'm not part of the team, but they have not postponed any of the developments. They have continued to push forward, and you can see that with this build here, 3.5.8. We weren't at 3.5.8 a few months ago. We were at 3 something, I couldn't recall. Just started streaming here recently, so. But they continue to push on. They kept going, and there's the river for the next region finally. This is on a dragon. It took that long to get over to the next region. Jeez Louise. Good luck for all those who are trying to walk. Um, TCG has made a statement that throughout all this, they have continued to push on development, move forward with all that they have planned, and they have also come out and said that they have, even if they stopped receiving any more money from the community from plot purchases and all that stuff, they have 2 years worth. I highly doubt this bear market is going to last 2 years. But that just means that TCG has a lot in its back pocket. It's not relying heavily on sales as well, right? Because I mean, we have sold a lot of land. I believe they have sold a lot of land. They have the numbers published on a weekly basis, and it's slowed down drastically. It most definitely has slowed down, but we also, not, I apologize, I do keep saying we, but they have also not really done any public advertising. They have not paid a single dollar out into advertising. Um, no fake people in Telegram, in the Discord. You know, a lot of projects will pay for these fake accounts. Like all of a sudden, you see overnight these accounts on Discord will go from like 600 people to 8,000 people. I've seen it, and that's not real. They paid for that. Somebody out there is running a business where they have 8,000 fake accounts. Or they just, it's some sort of community thing. I'm not sure. But they all get a little something, something, right? They pay to have all these accounts added into their Discord servers or their Telegram servers so that it looks like there's a lot of people in this community, but in reality, there might not actually be. Telegram's community, they never paid for any of that. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Keep hitting the wrong button. They didn't pay for that. So everyone that you see in here are real people, or they're just away from Telegram, right? I'm not on there all the time. Not everyone talks either. It took me the first few weeks actually before I even spoke up in there, or even was dared to type or text in there. So, a lot of these people are, most of these people are real people, and not everyone just checks their account every day, which is fair. Lost my train of thought. I hope you guys know I've got quite the squirrel brain, so. Ooh, dear. Yeah, it comes and goes just like that. Especially when I'm sprite hunting and I see a sprite, I just completely go into sprite hunter mode. Loving the new aiming mechanism. Loving the green trail so far. Looks real cool. Um, yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. We are in the forest region now. We're on the opposite side of the river. This is forest region. As you can tell, there are pine trees. The floor looks cool too. I just fly around so it's hard to see, but obsessed with flowers just slightly. I love the trees. There's so many different kinds of trees. Um, Once the new year starts, on my Twitter, I'll probably start posting from about trees, because oddly enough, that's gonna be my thing. Everyone's got their thing, so I'm gonna just own up and just get pictures of trees here. Called dibs on the tree. I know nothing about, trees, but I just like them. They look cool. The trees in this place looks really cool. A lot of different trees. One of the things they added, it was in the last region I was in East, but some of the trees over there move, and it's very weird. I can say that. Very weird is all I can say about that. Ooh. Sorry for the lag right now. Where is it? There he is. One of the things I noticed in this new build, I know I haven't caught a lot of sprites yet, but one of the things I noticed in this new build is that the aiming mechanism, although the aim changes, the thing is you don't have to hit the sprite dead on like you used to on the last build anymore in order to capture it. You kind of just, I'm just within a very small radius of it and it still captures it. So I like that just because, yeah, it's just real difficult because they move and trying to hit it dead on sometimes is real hard. So we shall see if I can find another one to kind of just toss it a little bit differently so you can see it. But I'm not having a lot of luck tonight finding sprites. Also, that lag, that's probably my fault. So let me just. East is right on the other side of the river. I could probably fly up there real quick. I'll show you. I'll just scoot back over to the east region real quick here and show you the weird moving trees since it's on the other side of the river. Just real quick, dipping down, see the water. Love the water. Gorgeous blue. The reflection just looks so real. Except for the part where I'm flying on a dragon, but you know, it's in the virtual world. I can do whatever I want in the virtual world, including flying very, very high up, jumping off my dragon, and then not getting hurt. Bet you can't do that in real life. Alright, so it's not these trees, unfortunately, that move. There's a very specific region with like these specific trees that actually move, and it's I don't know where they are, but let's see if I can find it. I don't know why I'm lagging so much right now. That's probably my fault. It's probably my PC. It's real tough trying to stream and run TCG at the same time. Whoa. Because as of right now, apologize 1 second, my cat is messing things up on the backside. Hey, quit it. Quit it, cat. Alright, and I'm back. And you know, the joys of owning a cat. You guys want to see cat real quick? Come here. Here's a cat. Here's cat. Yeah, seriously. The most annoying cat ever. Alright. Oh, stop messing with things. Okay. Alright. Jeez, where were we now? Paused for cat. Jeez Louise, look at all that cacti. Let's see where we are. Let's see if I can try to head up towards north. So that's left. Left turn. Left turn. Oh, there's a random tree right there. Oh, it's someone's built. Ah, someone put a giant old tree in the middle of their plot in the middle of the desert. Which you can do that. Wait, did I say I was supposed to turn left? Wait, or did I already turn left? I think I'm already turned left. Huh. Does the road just awkwardly end right there? Sure does. God, Jesus, lag is killing me right now. Sorry, guys. I don't even know if you guys might be able to see that or not even on your end. Oh, yeah. Definitely froze up just now. Oh my. I froze. Alright, well. Might not be an hour long if I froze it. Oh, we're back. We're back. Just in the nick of time. I think I see a sprite down there. Look, see if you can jump from this high in real life and not get hurt, right? Please don't do that. Don't actually jump from that high in real life. But where'd it go? Oh, it's so hard to see. It's different when you're up high because then not everything's loaded, so you can see more. Then just once you jump, I try to dismount nearby, and now I can't see the sprite that I jumped down for. Oh, there he is, behind cacti, like all 5 bajillion cacti in this area. I mean, if you're standing like this, I mean, you're not gonna be able to see it. That's the advantage of the aerial view. Oh shucks, I was supposed to throw it offset to show you guys that it captures it without. That's on me. Next one, guys. Next one. Bright side is you can walk right through them, drive right through them, fly right through them. Otherwise, all that cacti would make it impossible to drive through this area. Oh, someone's built something crazy over there. Love, love flying around since some of these, I think the builds save right now. You just see everyone's buildings on here. Ooh, fancy. Is this? Yeah, I think this is a gold plot, I believe. Wow. Someone's doing a good job. I can't seem to figure out the second level deal. I mean, if you saw my last build, I could not for the life of me figure out. I just had high ceilings. you know, I could not get a second floor in there, so kudos to whoever's building those. I can't seem to figure it out, so it's alright. It's not that it's not user friendly, it's just that I'm just not good at these things. I wouldn't say I'm much of a gamer. I've really just only played Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto and a little bit of, way back in N64 days, so some Mario Kart and stuff. So I would not consider myself a gamer by any means. I'm more of a. Whoops. That's. I keep hitting the wrong buttons, my bad. What is this? The road to heaven? Look at it. It's like going up there. Nice picture from that. Shoop. Zoop. Jeez, the steps to get up there, huh? Oh yeah, I suppose the clouds are new. I think in the last build it was just blue skies or something like that. Now they've got these textured clouds up in the sky. Really adds to the realness of it, or at least just looks cool. Looks better than just a plain blue sky. So doesn't hurt. Golly, look at the way down. Oh, what is this thing? Oh yeah, they've added deer or elk or caribou, whatever you want to call it. Don't forget to comment what you think that animal is for me. And then this fox we have here and that rabbit earlier. Just some random wildlife just to keep the world busy, you know. Doesn't look so plain boring. You don't have only sprites running around, but you got these wildlife. Oh, peace. Yeah, keeps it from being boring, right? Good enough. Although it does distract from sprites, because sometimes you see something, but it's not a sprite. It's just a random fox or deer or rabbit. Hi, Augie. Thanks for joining my stream tonight. Just flying around and looking for some sprites. Last stream of the year, 3.5.8. Last stream of the year. I can almost guarantee you, well, I guess I can't guarantee it, but I can almost say with 99.9% certainty that by the time I come back next year, the next build's going to be out already. So, however, unfortunately, because of the fact that I am going on a vacation, I will miss the release of the next build, so I highly suggest following some of the other streamers that also stream TCG if you want it right away. Otherwise, you might have to wait a week or two after the build releases before I'd even be able to get on it. I have no idea where I'm at right now. I've also been seeing a whole lot less in terms of sprites spawning tonight. Typically by what is this? Well, we're past the 30-minute mark already. Jeez Louise. But typically by the 30-minute mark, I would have gotten at least a solid like 10, 15 sprites by now. There's one way back there. See, that's what I mean when I say turn around. Spawn rate's bad tonight. Or maybe it's just me. Yeah. Get a little sidetracked when I'm trying to stream so I don't see as much. Oh, there we go. It's like only 5 in the last 40 minutes. Doing real bad. Um, but yeah, I'm keeping it short tonight. Uh, Probably just another 20 minutes to make it an hour long stream, just cause I ought to be going to bed because I gotta drive first thing in the morning to my vacation. So some spots. There's texture in the spots, but nothing else. Just got roads. Yes, yes, Augie. The new aiming system is so much better. I mean, your person steps out of the way and you can see ahead of you. The aiming is a lot better. One of the things I was supposed to do, mentioned earlier in my stream that I forgot to do this last sprite was actually, um, you don't have to hit it dead on like in the last build to capture these sprites now. Actually, you can kind of just get within the vicinity. I'm not sure how close, but I've been able to capture sprites that I'm like, oh shoot, I definitely missed, and it just captures it. So let me see. I can trying to find another one where I can show it where I throw it a little off. You don't actually have to bounce it off the body like the last build. The last build, I mean, you seriously have to like dead on. You have to hit it dead on in order to get it. It was really annoying because they move. It's really hard to hit moving subjects, you know. So I have no idea where I'm going. Where am I trying to go? Um, Found this nice little alien region. Swear, spots usually have so much sprite. Where are they tonight? Did Roy get on them? Oh, was that one? Alright, here we go. Just kind of within the vicinity. Okay, this is be right on him, right? This is within the vicinity by his foot, right? Boom. At his foot. Well in front of him. Not even on. Normally you'd have to hit him dead on. Now you don't have to anymore. And so for me, that makes things a lot easier. Um, no offense, I'm a girl, I'm a gamer, not a great gamer. So if you have to hit something dead on, bullseye, that makes it real difficult. Like especially when they're moving like this. Well, hold on, I'll show you when it's moving too. Walk, throw in front of him. Not even close, right? Gets him. So they've improved that as well as the aiming. The aiming helps so much. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. But yeah, now you don't have to hit it dead on to get it anymore, and it just kind of get that little circle within that vicinity, not the big circle that you see, but within a little bit of a smaller circle, you can still capture them. So it helps greatly. This is one of the things they really ought to try to update. Is these wooded areas in north is super dense. If you can see, there's just lots and lots of fruitation down there. There's just trees everywhere, rocks, fallen trees. It is, it's impossible. I would have to just say it actually is impossible to drive through that. I've tried, and you just get frustrated. So, um, yeah, it's just this. It looks nice. It really does here. Land in here, yeah. I mean, it looks real nice. The dragon's spot on right now with its landing. But it looks real nice from the ground. You can easily maneuver through it, let's say, on the dragon galloping around. But if you're trying to drive through this, it is real difficult. And I don't know, it just gets real frustrating. It's a little bit too much, in my opinion. Uh, that could die down a little bit, and I would not mind. I don't know if you saw that right now. Definitely wasn't anywhere near that sprite, and it still captured it. So loving the fact that I don't have to hit it dead on anymore. Just helps because I know TCG World is supposed to be a game-heavy community, but not all of us are professional gamers. I'd say I wouldn't even say I'm an avid gamer. I'm just like an amateur, couple hours here and there gamer. The genres and the categories that I play are just far and few compared. I play Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto mainly last couple years. That's it. Nothing heavy, nothing hard, just casual, not good or anything. It's just fun and relaxing to play sometimes. But I wouldn't say I'm a good gamer, especially since this whole keyboard mouse thing is completely new to me. I've been on a console all my life. Sometimes if you see me just fall out of the sky, it's because I've hit the wrong button. Yeah, that foresty-ish area region of north, super dense. Oh hey, found the hub. Super dense, super hard to drive through. These little blank areas, I'm hoping they're probably gonna try to throw some roads in, make it a little more maneuverable and easy to operate. But then you got these plots in the middle of them, so it makes it a little bit difficult for the owners to get to and fro. So hopefully that'll get changed. Hopefully somebody will mention that and it gets changed a little bit. Always gets a little laggy around this hub. Oop, I saw a flash. only complaint about it so far is that there's a huge delay between when you throw and the ring lands on the sprite and then the blue shows up. It's slightly delayed as of right now, so a lot of people, including myself, of course, and that's why I know, but you think you didn't catch it, so you hit another one. I definitely threw that one well in front of him, right? Definitely still got him. So when you don't think you caught it, your chances are you're gonna try to spam a second one, and in the future, very near future, you're not gonna have these unlimited rings that we've been given right now in 3.5.8. I believe it was supposed to be this build, but I think it's pushed out to the next build that we're gonna have to start collecting the resources such as rings. So you're not gonna want to waste them essentially. North region right now, because of how blank it is probably everyone's go-to for finding sprites just because it's so easy to spot them. All the other places, because of the terrain, makes it a little bit more difficult, but in all honesty, if you have the dragon, which most people will right now for alpha, well, everyone in alpha right now has access to the dragons, but um, of course they're going to be taken away once we fully launch and whatnot, so everyone's going to miss them. Very far and few. The Dragon White Paper did release and say that you can rent them. So for those who aren't able to financially afford 8 Dragon Cave Club NFTs in order to make a flying dragon, that doesn't mean you won't have access to one. There's a few people out there that have already collected enough for you to rent out, so there will be definitely a service for dragon rentals out there, so don't have to worry about not ever having to use these ever again because you'll just rent one out for the day or a few hours or depending. But more curious about that, the Dragon Cave Club NFT white paper is out on the. Is this a tunnel? Oh, is out on the TCG website. Oh, I can't go in. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, there's an invisible wall. I'm pressing forward right now, and he's just kind of not. Look, it won't let me go. Okay, maybe. Oh, can I walk into it? I can. Okay, so that's obviously a glitch right now. I will have to send the team that, but sometimes the dragons just. Is that a. Whoa, jeez. Random fox. Yes, I am flying through the cave right now. I mean, tunnel, sorry. So trippy. Where this goes, I have no idea. Yeah, I'm going down and up because the terrain is changing on me. Uh, Maybe they ought to just keep tunnels straight, considering that it's supposed to go around. But I guess it helps you judge a little bit on how far it is. I mean, you see the light at the end of the tunnel there, but you're not really approaching it any fast. It's still going. Oh, almost to the end of the tunnel. It's a long tunnel. I guess the up and down waves kind of help you judge the distance a little bit. Otherwise, you're gonna get real. Oh, jeez. Lost and confused and disorientated in how long this tunnel is. Jeez, it's still going. Thought I was nearing the end already when the light disappeared. There's more. But wait, there's more. Uh, oh, I see more light. That is that is a long tunnel. I don't know where it's going. I'm just following it. And I'm certain that we are still moving, but yes. These. Oh, maybe that's a way out. You can turn in the middle of the tunnel. Please let that be a way out. Getting kind of claustrophobic in this tunnel here. Oh my. It's just going. I don't see that little light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, it's just got further. Oh, that light at the end of the tunnel only got smaller. Hmm. Oh, nope. Wow, this is quite a tunnel. I'm so sorry for whoever's following. I'm trying to get out of this tunnel and it's just not. I'm just stuck underneath this infinite underground tunneling. Let's try another turn here, see if we can get out of here. Getting claustrophobic sitting, well, just staying on these tunnels. Good grief. When did they build such an intricate tunneling system in North? Oh, please tell me that's the way up. Please tell me that's the way up. Way up and out, please. Whoa, two up. Go. I think it is. I think it's out. There we go. I think I just spent like the last 3 minutes inside a tunnel, guys. Jeez. Jeez, that was bad. That was too much tunnel. I'm sorry. Back to sprite capturing. Sorry about the lag. Got him. Yep. Thoroughly enjoy not having to hit them dead on to capture them these days. Especially since they move around, it makes it real difficult. Yeah, Augie, that tunnel system actually what took me from one side of North to the other side of North, so it's not even another region. It just took me from snow to snow still. Oh, jeez, is that another sprite back down there? Of course it is. Massive tunneling system, but I mean, you got to realize that there's going to be different terrains in TCG, so if you're trying to cross mountains, just like in real life, you kind of have to cut through them. Definitely missed that one. But man, that tunnel was long. They ought to have like fast travel tunnels like Tesla's Hyperloop or whatever they have in Vegas there. Should just magically have kind of like in video games when you have those little arrows that boost your car. You can have boosters inside those tunnels so that you can travel through them faster if they're going to be that long, you know. Alright. Best region to find sprites. North regions. How many sprites have you caught now? I think on this stream itself, gosh, I'd say maybe 10 so far today. I didn't have a lot of luck the first 40 minutes really until just now, so I'm not on the I should not be. Let's put it this. I should not be on the leaderboard next week, which is the past week because I've been working all weekend. This is my first day off, and normally I grind on my 3 days off that I have from work, but I've been out all day doing holiday shopping and getting ready to go on my holiday vacation. So I will not be on the leaderboard. I should not be on the leaderboard for like the next 2 weeks, really. If my name shows up on there, you know something's wrong, or someone's got a hold of my account or something. Because I will not be anywhere near a computer for the next 2 weeks. Augie, I know you stream some stuff. Not sure if you know, or maybe I can ask PJ, but is there a way to show the uh, chat on screen? So I was trying to do that with my stream, and I could. Someone earlier was mentioning, Lone Wolf was saying I should probably try to get the chat up on screen so that people can see it better, but I have no idea how to do that just yet. There's a little dot. Yeah, see how it's always popping up behind you? Really, it's going to be real difficult for people to see, especially when there's terrain. Like when you're in north and it's this empty, you can turn around and you can see that you missed a spot. But when you're in terrain, those trees cover up a lot of your view. Can't wait to keep them. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'll bet Roy or PJ would know because I know PJ does it for the streams. So PJ definitely would know how to get the chat on there. Oh, can't wait to keep them. Yes, yes, and like I said, unfortunately, because I'm gonna be out for the next couple weeks on vacation, I don't know. I don't remember if it's 3.8 or 4.0. All the numbers kind of mix up in my head at this point that we're allowed to keep them. Do you recall if it's 3.8 or is it 4.0.0 that we're going to be able to keep some of these sprites? Nice. Nope, see, that deer looks like it's a sprite from afar, but it's a deer once you see the antlers. 4.0 is when we get to keep them. Yeah, so maybe I'll probably be back by then. I know I'll probably be missing the next build drop, so just gonna have to catch a stream from Roy or Jace or Augie. I think you stream as well, or any of the other streamers might be able to catch you guys up on the next build. I probably will be out of town for a while, so boom. All right, that's got to be at least like 16 or so at this point. I don't know. I'm real bad at keeping track of my sprites. Um, there was a 2 week period in which I did try to keep track of every sprite, and I actually work off of two screens. So if you're seeing me looking this way, that's me looking at my second screen, right? This is my main screen, like in this direction. Oh, jeez, I'm flying off the map. Where am I? Oh, jeez, I've flown off the map. I better get back. Left. Oops. Um, yeah, I work off of two screens. And so this is the screen I'm looking at when I'm trying to do stream stuff, but this side's the stuff that I'm actually playing TCG. Crap, what was I saying 2 seconds ago? Jeez, my sorry. Real scattered brain sometimes. Jeez, hang on. I've already forgotten what I was talking about. Why was I talking about two screens? Oh, sprite capturing. Duh. Sorry. Apologize. So currently, right now, TCG, when you pull it up, it opens up in full screen mode automatically. Just like any other game, you kind of lose control of your mouse and control of your desktop and all that stuff. So you have to like hit the Windows button to pull up everything, get your mouse, and get onto the other stuff. And the other when I was trying to keep track of sprites, I just simply kept a notepad on my second screen, and I just write the number of sprites I catch, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so every time I'd catch a sprite, I'd update the number, just delete the old number, delete 1, and put in 2 for sprites, and then I'd keep track of it by day, just so I can have a daily count of how many sprites I'm capturing. However, um, sometimes, well, back before this current build, well, not even this build, just today, I don't know why they're not spawning as much, but normally when they spawn, I found they'd spawn two or three at a time. And so I would catch two or three, and then I would hit the start menu button and then write it into my notepad, type it into my notepad. But the thing I found is that because I'm so scatterbrained, that if I'm catching two, by the time or three, by the time I go over to that notepad, I'd actually forget how many I've captured, and so my sprite count, even though I was keeping count, was off during those 2 weeks. So I wouldn't put in every single one, cause, jeez, how did I miss that one? Well, okay. Oh, jeez. Oh man, it's running at me. Yeah. On the other build, which is what the 3.4 that I did that with, sprites were spawning left and right. So I mean, you'd be able to see one, two, possibly even three other sprites while you're capturing this sprite just by standing, kind of like that over there. And so I would just be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna capture this one, capture that one, and then I'll put it in my notepad. Nope. By the time I get over there and I'd be on my third, fourth sprite, I would forget how many sprites already I've caught, you know. And so constantly miscounted a lot. It would be nice to have a sprite counter. It'd be nice to figure out how to do the streaming stuff a lot more cool. I think Twitch is a little bit more streamer friendly with this stuff again. But we've got Roy and PJ using Twitch, and Augie, I think you use Twitch as well. The reason why I use YouTube, however, is it's a little bit more user friendly, and I find that less less ads. I'm not I'm definitely not generating the amount of views to make any kind of money or revenue off of this. So really it's just the simplicity of using YouTube is just for accessibility because everyone knows how to get to YouTube and know how to use YouTube, and you don't really need an account to log into YouTube, and you just play it. So I use YouTube for that reason, but also because, well, everyone else is using Twitch, so might as well try to just use something a little bit different. But yeah, I did try to find like some sort of a counter, but I'm using Streamlabs right now. I think that's the one that Roy recommended me. So I'm using that one right now. I don't know if there's a way to overlay something that I can click on it, but like I said, as of right now, if I want to click on something, I have to pull up my start menu like this in order to get over to it. So in order to, even while I am streaming, in order to access something on my stream, I'd still have to hit that start menu. So it would be still really difficult to do a sprite counter midstream, just because TCG itself really kind of um, just takes up the full screen menu. I'm sure there are gamers that figured out how to do it, but they probably use programs or something, maybe even two PCs to do it. I'm not sure. I wonder if I can access my Streamlabs from my laptop, control it on that while I'm playing on this PC. But then I'm looking at like three screens at the same time, so I don't think that'd be necessary. Yeah, I'm not going for the leaderboard this week, or the rest of this year. Love saying that at the end of the year, right? But I'll be back next year. Don't worry, folks. I'll still be around. I did say I was supposed to release the video for one of my other video projects that I've been working on. I said I was going to release that last week. Got real busy with work and family stuff, and I ended up not finish making it. Um, and I was gonna try to get to it today, as it's my last day before I go on vacation, and still didn't get to it. So I apologize. Oh, did it just jump? That video is gonna have to be delayed till next year. Okay. I swear sometimes I'm hitting it, but I'm probably not. Alright, guys. Let's just a little over the hour mark. I'm gonna try to capture 2 more sprites and then call it a night. I gotta get up early and drive. Currently, there is just a huge winter storm just hit my area where I live, and so roads are garbage. They're slick, it's ice, it's colder here than in Antarctica right now, apparently. Um, Someone posted on one of my YouTube feeds, not my YouTube feeds, my Facebook feed, that it's colder than Antarctica where I live right now. So that's real fun. But I'll be in the car tomorrow. For those who are watching it today, live right now and not in the future, there is an AMA tomorrow, December 23rd. That's technically today at this point, but December 23rd at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Central Time, and therefore it would be 1 p.m. Pacific Time if you are in the US. I would have to look up the clock to see what that is in the other side of the world, but I'm sure you guys can look up ways to figure that out. Alright, 2 more sprites so I can go to bed. Starting to lose my voice here. Don't know how CryptoBull does it talking for hours on end. I start to lose my voice. Wait, I swear I just saw some... oh, there it is. I'm losing my mind at this point. Alright, one. One more and I'll go to bed. I don't know if you guys saw my last video about the just one more sprite. During that time, it was real bad because I kept saying, even in the middle of my work week, I would, try to log on for just an hour so that I can capture some sprites, and it dragged on. I'd say, oh, okay, 5 more and I'll go to bed, 2 more and I'll go to bed, and well, as you can tell by that video, I caught 70 sprites on that video, but let's just say I have over 300 recordings to make that video. I had a lot of options on how to, or which videos I wanted to select from. Uh, yeah, it was one of the things I enjoyed about that video. If you guys like to rewatch it, is one of the things you should pay attention to that I haven't even gotten around to doing is you counted how many different terrains I caught those sprites in. Just try to count. There's, the desert cactus region, there's, this forest region, that tree region. I mean, there's different trees, mountains, snow, the alien region. I mean, there was just so many different terrains in all those videos, and one of the things I was doing during that video was trying to make sure that it doesn't look too similar across each capture. So, I mean, just go back and count how many different regions you saw in just that. I think it's like a 3-minute long video. I sped it up. I definitely sped that video up for sure, because I think overall, if I had not speeded up, it was going to be almost 10-minute long. So yeah, I 3x that video, so it's 3 times the speed, just so I can make it short. Even, I mean, I don't know what people's attention span these days. My attention span is short, so I would not be able to watch anything greater than 5 minutes. Alright, seriously, one more and I'll go to bed. And where is it? Just give me one more. It's always that last one. Alright, let's go digging into this. What is this? Ew. It's like dark volcanic lava? Rock? Lava rock. I think lava rock is dark like that. I have no idea where my last sprite is so I can go to bed. Gosh. Alright, it's gonna be a little hard to see in this rocky region. anything? I just want to go to bed. Not that it matters, but probably won't be on the leaderboard. Shouldn't. Again, it's not. I mean, there's a chance that maybe everyone was on holiday this week, and my 20 sprites will get me on the leaderboard. But there's always that. I mean, there's always a chance, but I shouldn't be on the leaderboard. They're doing a top 10 right now. So far, out of the 6 weeks, I've been on it 5 out of the 6 weeks. I think there was one week where everyone was that. I think I just wasn't really capturing any sprites because I was just taking a break from it after going really, really hard that first week. Alright, come on. Oh, that's a fox. There it is. There it is, folks. Last one for the night. Unless I see another one in the background. That always happens. Alright. Well, folks, thanks for those who joined. I am calling it a night at this hour mark here. I will see y'all next year. Happy holidays. And hopefully all goes well. You guys have a nice break. And TCG is going to keep going. There's going to be more stuff coming. I will stream the next build as soon as I get back. However, there's also a video that I'm working on, so for those who stay tuned, just hit that subscribe button, like, and hit that alert button so that you know when that video releases. So everyone, good night and Happy New Year's!
Mic off.